So here's the ultimate question that stands before us. As you go outside your door and look at the big, big picture and try to imagine something so majestic and amazing, almost unfathomable. And to be honest, our simple little drawing really can't even come close to capturing it. But the big question is it more reasonable to believe that an intelligence far beyond us is responsible for everything we see? Or is it more reasonable to believe that every system we see operating in the universe happened on its own by accident or designed itself? In other words, does it take more faith to believe in this or this? And is it more reasonable to believe in this or this? So let's take just one example from the animal kingdom. For thousands of years, man has tried to fly like birds. And right about here on the timeline, after many years of thought and design, we've finally pulled it off. From the first flight of man, it's taken well over 100 years and billions of design hours to get to a place where around 20 miniature drones can fly in synchronization if they are controlled by a human. Pretty cool, huh? But take a look at these birds. They're called starlings. Hundreds, if not thousands of birds all on their own, with zero human help, flying in perfect synchronization through some type of inner radar. And from a technical or design standpoint, most would say these birds put these drones to shame. As the birds display grace and beauty, the drones begin to look stiff and rigid. So here's a question. If it is irrational to believe that these less complex creations could actually create themselves, then isn't it far more irrational to believe that much more complex creations could have created themselves? And if it is very rational and reasonable to believe that something so complex as this has to have an inventor, a designer, a creator, then isn't it extremely rational or reasonable to believe that something so much more complex has to have an inventor, a designer, a creator?